Oh, hey there. I was just looking at our treehouse tree. There's ants on it. Crawling all over it, actually. They must be looking for food. Ants spend their whole lives looking for food, not just for themselves, but also for their queen. Let me tell you about ants. Ants are amazing little creatures, and they can be found on every continent, except Antarctica, which is kind of funny, right? Antarctica? There are over 12,000 different kinds of ants. Black ants and red ants and yellow ants. There are so many ants on our planet. For every one of us, there are 1 million ants. Ants live in groups called colonies. Colonies build nests in the ground or in wood or even in trees like birds. Each colony is ruled over by a big queen, and she can live for several years. She stays home in the nest and lays all the eggs that will hatch into baby ants. That is her only job, and she does it well, laying thousands of eggs each year. None of the other ants in the colony lay eggs. Male ants have wings. Their only job is to mate with the queen. After that, they die. The other ants in the colony are called workers, and they might stay in the nest to care for baby ants, or they might go out and gather food, or they might become soldier ants who protect the nest. All the worker ants you see are female.
Girl power to the extreme.
Powerful is a good word to describe ants. Ants are so strong. Some of them can lift things 50 times their weight.
That's like you carrying a car. Although I don't know why you would want to carry a car. It seems like the car should carry you. Ants are omnivorous. That means they'll eat anything. Just like humans, they'll eat plants, or they'll eat meat, or they'll eat ice cream. One kind of ant, called the Pharaoh Ant, eats anything. They'll eat cupcakes, or pizza, or cheeseburgers. They'll even eat things like shoe polish and Band-Aids. Yuck. Ants don't have all the same body parts we have. For example, they don't have ears. They hear by following vibrations. You can feel vibrations by putting your hands on your face and saying, Do you feel that tingling in your fingers? That's vibration. Ants also don't have lungs. Take a big breath in. Now blow it out. That's air filling up your lungs.
Instead of lungs, ants have little holes called spiracles along the sides of their bodies that take in oxygen. They can live underwater for a whole day. And instead of pinchers on their legs like many insects, they have mandibles on their mouths they use like we use our hands. And they don't have noses like we do. They use their antennae to smell.
This chocolate cake smells delicious.
Smelling is very important to ants. They use a sense of smell to communicate with each other. When an ant finds food, she emits a scent that helps other ants find the food too. These scents are called pheromones. She leaves a trail of scent from the food source back home so other worker ants can find the food too. Have you ever seen ants stopping to touch heads with each other when they're walking in a line? When two ants stop, they are rubbing their antennae against each other to pass information back and forth, like an ant chat. By exchanging the scents on their antennae, They can find out if one of them has found food or if they are both members of the same group. This can keep ants from other colonies from jumping in line and taking food back to their own queen. Hey, no taking cuts in line.
In some places, ants are very important.
They can help rainforests grow by taking vitamins to all of the plants. They're also a good food source for other animals.
But I definitely don't like having them in my house. Sometimes they come in and eat Oscar's food. But I guess things that are annoying can still be interesting to learn about.